Shalom, all praises to Yahawashi and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Stone. Salutations to all the brothers and Arabs and the Bowers teaching is showed in our sincerity and in all honesty. Where the Hebrew Israelite is Jamaica camp as our duty, or our regular duty, or our weekly duty that was given unto us by our Lord and Savior Yahawashi, that was supposed to take the highways and the byways to teach or to declare his testimony to the Gentiles and also to the Israelites, and even the Israelite foreigners that is scattered among the four corners of the earth. And so we are doing it at this current moment. So I praise the Yahawashi again, you know. And with no further ado, I just want to jump straight into a part of the testimony of Yahawashi, which is the microchip, which is the mark of the beast. Yeah, because that is in the spirit at this moment. That's the vibration that is out there at this point in time. Look, and the events that are leading up to the implementation of this chip, we can clearly see it happening before our eyes regularly, or every day and night. You understand? Even the hurricane business in Houston, Texas, the one at Irma, which was supposed to hit Florida, but we can see that the speed, the last time I checked, the speed was 85 miles per hour, which is a fast speed at category 3. But at first it was banging, you know, it was 185 miles per hour. So it damaged Cuba and great, you know. But all these catastrophic events basically are some of the ways of how to implement this microchip, because at the end of the day, this microchip is supposed to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Mandatory. It's supposed to be mandatory, right? So give me Luke in the first. Here's the scripture again. The precept says, "Ye hypocrites, how can ye not discern the face of the sky?" Anyway, I bring it out. Anyway, Luke 12 verse 56. You can start at 54. Saying, so basically what we're doing out here for you is basically measuring the time. See, because that's key. And you can give me Isaiah 8 verse 20 first. So you can start up at verse 18, I think. See? Go ahead.
This is Luke 12 verse 54. And he said also to the people, when you see a cloud rise out of the west, straightway he said, there cometh a shower, and so it is. And when ye see the south wind blow, ye say, there will be heat, and it cometh to pass. Ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky and of the earth, but how is it that ye do not discern this time?
Yeah, so the Lord asks, how is it that you can't discern this time? Just as so the other day when them say we're supposed to get the debris off of the hurricane, people could tell when it close by, because even yesterday at this hour, about at 6:30 or 7 somewhere here, the weather become pink, like a magenta looking color. See? So everybody know that them get the outer band. Whenever we see the time black up across the east, we know so we'll get a shower. So in other words, we study, or this was passed down, it come natural. It come natural unto us. We know when certain things are going to happen. But the Lord asks you, say, how is it that you don't know, saying, the season where you're in at this moment? How is it that you can discern the time that you're living in? Because according to time, or according to how you was brought up, you have certain things that wasn't that frequent, or certain things never used to be normal. And the times change. And if it be that you look deep into things, you could have said that it not change for the best, it changed for the worse. You have better or advanced technology coming out, but people getting more dumber and more stupid. So you have a problem there. No, go together good. You understand? See? What else? Your mindset, even towards homosexuality back then, it changes now. And it becomes the norm now. So that is what the Lord is saying to you basically. How is it that you can discern the times where you're living in based off of the events and where you see it take place? Based off of the news, what happened throughout the Middle East. But the reason why it can't be understood by you people is because you ain't no part of the elect. And that's the reason why we come out here and prophesy. We prophesy to the elect chiefly that look, this is for you and this is for your salvation, and then the elect is going to receive it. And when the elect receive it, then all is going to break loose. And the reason why the other supposed to hear is to know and fear and know that look, the great and dreadful power, Yahawashi is the one that brings forth this destruction, and he is to be feared, and he is to be worshipped, and he is to be glorified. It's as simple as that. Give me the Isaiah 8 verse 20, Baba question.
Isaiah 8.
Yeah.
Isaiah 8 verse 18. He said, Behold, I am the children whom I and the children whom the Lord has given me are for signs and for wonders in Israel.
A part of that wonders we're supposed to discern the time is what? The men of the Lord were still standing on the highways and the byways, because at first this was normal. Even here in Port Antonio, before 2010, when we started coming out here, this was never seen. In Port Antonio, this was never seen. So this basically is new. So when you see this happen, you're supposed to try to discern the time or figure out why is this happening. As the brother explained last night, a woman come up and say, all along she never knows this is what we are teach out here. Because people pass and make assumptions, not figuring out for themselves why them youth are really out here teach or what them a teach said. See, yes brother, see? But at the end of the day, everybody are going to know what we teach said, because the manifestation of what he was teaching are going to play out before all your eyes. As the brother Asher already said, the event of the Most High party, all if you don't get invited to it, alright, you still are going to it. Yes, you're still on the list. Go ahead, huh?
He said, for wonders, for signs and for wonders in Israel, from the Lord power that of hosts, right? He said, which dwelleth in Mount Zion. And when they shall say unto you, seek unto them that have familiar spirits, and unto wizards that teach.
You know that is the trend at this moment? You have people who love seek unto familiar spirits at this moment. That is the trend we are taking place now. The brother Yahawashi are cut against the whole Sheba advertisement thing for TV and the whole astrology, different. You have Sheba, you have Guru, you have different people from East India come over here, them palm reading, them astrology, them different witchcraft, and you have people who flock them and seek unto familiar spirits. Yes? And the thing is, you see, that is what's coming, so people flock it. And it is the same way when other things come in, people are going to flock. Are going to flock it as well. It's the same thing. Hence the microchip. Because that's the point where we're going in at this moment. We're going to edify you on the microchip. Because the microchip is the mark of the beast. Go ahead.
He said, and unto wizards that peep and that mutter. Should not a people seek unto their God for the living and the dead?
Right.
He said, to the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them.
Exactly. So to the law and to the testimony, if you don't speak according to this word, and what is the testimony of the Lord? It is the spirit of prophecy. So if you're testifying of the Lord Yahawashi, that simply means you're prophesying. And what you prophesying of? Because when you prophesy, you're supposed to prophesy from what is written in the book. That's what you're supposed to prophesy about. What is written in the book. There's a lot of misconception what people place upon this book that is not in the book. Like for example, in the last days, babies are having babies that is not in the book. Children having children that is not in the book. Selassie being the conquering lion of the tribe of Judah, it is not in the book. What else? Bible says evil the smoke can take, that is not in the book. Satan and God have no fight, that is not in the book. None of these philosophy not in the book. And that's the reason why it is written, seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. Blessed is he that readeth. But then again, you can read it and you still don't get the understanding of this book. Because the understanding of this book, it is revealed to everybody. Give me Isaiah 29 and verse 30.
28.
No. Book is great unto one that is learned. Isaiah 29 and 9 or something like that. Yep, Isaiah 29 and 9.
It's Isaiah 29 and 9. Stay yourselves and wonder, cry, ye out, and cry. They are drunken, but not with wine.
Right, the scripture says you people are drunken, but not with wine. It's not liquor you drink. So it's another wine, a philosophy. You understand? Say you are drunken, but not with wine. All these different religions, we hold fast to, all these different ways of life, you're drunken by it. You're drunken, but not with wine. Go ahead.
They stagger, but not with strong drink.
Exactly. So just as a drunken man stagger, that's the same way you're staggering, but not with strong drink. So it's speaking of something spiritual. Go ahead.
For the Lord hath poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep.
So the Lord is the one that, hey, no picture. No picture. You're the monkey in a zoo. See? So the Lord poured upon you the spirit of deep sleep. Meaning, the Lord remove understanding for your head space. That's what I speak about. That's the spirit of deep sleep. And that's the reason why certain things become normal to you. It becomes normal because the man of sin push that vibration upon you. And you sleep. You have slumbered throughout slavery. All people slept because the bridegroom is here. But now we are here to tell you that the bridegroom cometh, which is the Lord Yahawashi, coming to take back his kingdom, his rightful throne upon the earth. And in doing so, he have to destroy this one by thermonuclear missiles. Best believe it. Go ahead.
And I close your eyes, the prophets, and your rulers, the seers of Eve, covered.
Right, so the men were supposed to be out here prophesying to you, or forewarning you, and telling you what is to come. The Lord said, close them eyes. Him close them eyes. The Dr. Philip, the Peter Philip, the Andrew Wallace, you name it. The minister of this, the minister of that, the Louis Farrakhan, the Gino Jennings, you name it. The Lord closed all of them eyes. Even for us at one point in time, our eyes was closed as well. Because he used to do the same thing that everybody do every day. The same regular routine. And you got to agree that your routine is like a wind-up doll. From house to work to home. House to work to home. Very rare you can get to go spend 2 days anywhere else. Because if the economy gets so tight, you can't miss, and you can't chance it to lose out on a day. So you don't get paid for that day. Because you know you have some sharp upcomings at that point in time. You know, it is evident. That's the time that we're living in at this present moment. And that's the reason why this good grace of Yahawashi is made known to the public. Go ahead.
Verse 11. And the vision of all it becomes unto you as the words of a book that is sealed, which men deliver to one that is learned. Saying, read this, I pray thee. And he said, I cannot, for it is sealed.
Right, so the men, the learned men, them couldn't break down the scriptures any at all. Them couldn't break down this scripture any at all. And when them try to break it down, you know which way them go? Them go the way of how Esau teach it, yes brother. Teaches them how to break it down, which is not the way it break down. The theologians, them don't know them don't know the true breakdown of these scriptures. We know the true breakdown of these scriptures, and that's the reason why, through the Spirit and power, Yahawashi shall we stand up here today, boldly professing the knowledge that the Lord give unto us. Boldly, we profess the names. And we do it in the public that anybody from any sort or any walks of life can challenge whatsoever we are saying. Because within the Lord, we are well teach, we are well edified. I say Psalms 105, verse 55, scripture says we have more knowledge than all our teachers, for the Lord judgment quickness, meaning it makes us alive. The judgment of the Lord, it teaches us how to bring forth our steps, how to direct our path. That's what the scripture is all about. How to have you as a perfect man, thoroughly furnished unto all good works, as it is written. Right, go ahead.